Okay, art. It's been a minute. For me, it's having the time to open up my paints, go through semi-organized, but when it's in use, it looks like that. Like, oh, there's my cell activators. There's all my little tools. I was going to do sorry for this camera movement here. I was going to do like a big thing where I scoop the paint up, and I would, but I didn't put enough down because I forgot that I was going to do a transfer swipe on this big one. On this big baby, I think it's a 11 by 16, I don't know what it is, 17 by 11. It's got a lot going on, so I'll let you see it now. I've used different tools and about 4 different cell activators: black, white, Payne's gray, and gold. Sometimes together. There's areas I didn't bother with, even though there's other areas I'd love to keep. I know they're going to go flying off. So this is what it looks like now. It's not going to look like this later. But since there isn't so much of a pillow, I might be able to, tilt a little easier than maybe spin. And if I can do that, I might be able to save some nice stuff. And, the beautiful cells, and then get rid of stuff that's sort of boring. Nonetheless, because you have so much on this, and it's like just a nice ease around the eye in like simple little swirls and waves. It's not hard to wreck this. I mean, it's easy to wreck this, but it's also easy not to. So I'm going to pause this and give it a spin, the first of many. So the light's on. As you can see, it's been spun. There's areas where it's gotten really big, and you've got those two-tone black and white. There's little tiny cells squished in between big cells with the white, the blue, the azo gold, nickel gold, doing its magic. Of course, I like the white and the gray in the middle. It almost looks like marble, like literally. And then there's the beautiful gold, with the white. There's that beautiful blue, and there it is again. That's I think the lakeside from this little piggy. But let me get back in there just so you can see the full thing. I probably will give it one more spin just for the edges, but all in all, I'm going to stop at this point, I think. Okay, so here's the end result. Here it is. We're in the dark here because of a lot of our lights are off, including my halogen light, or whatever it's called. Is that what it's called? It's halogen light. Okay, so here we are, final. I mean, I know I should be playing with this and all that, but I'm going to just leave it, just so I can learn, like, why, what did what, all my cool things. Like I used a smaller tool to go in where there was some smudgy stuff. There's nothing happening, and then you've got this amazing green just popping out at you at the bottom here. A little bit of it up there, if you look for it, but it's very faint. And then down here, it's just pure glistening. You can really see the sparkles in that lakeside, and some of these, and then the gold cell activator. Finally, I got my gold cell activator to do what I want, which is to layer over top of another cell activator on cells. So now the trick is how you layer them. It looks like a guy all tied up for torture, I know, but try not to look at realism when you stare at these things. You'll see all kinds of crazy things, but this was like me doing all the swiping that I could with all the colors that I could get open. Most of them are old, like at least by other people's standards, 6 months or more, and they're still working fine because we keep it heated down here. It's not hot, but it's not cold either, which it sometimes is in the summer because we the basement would be a refuge. But look at these cells. Those are the simple moth wing sort of lacing that I kind of like. And then you have the ones that kind of crunch up against each other. The ones that are little tiny circles, which normally I wouldn't like, but because they're white on gold, they almost look like teeth. Some looks like stones. Yeah, and then there's that blue. Oh, anyway, composition is for shit, but you know what? I'm getting better at using my swipe tools and making my cell activators more effective by just not being afraid to redo things a few times. So I'm going to sign off here. So the next time I do an art video, I will show the dry result. Love you all. Happy New Year coming up. I'll probably make another painting before then. Hope so, anyway. Bye.